Welcome to Watch Collection Lab. This is actually the video I wish I had seen when I got into watches. Now, when I first started watching all the videos and everything, I thought that I wanted all the icons. The Submariner, the Royal Oak, the Moon Watch, the Tank. But then I thought about it. What if I actually got these watches and I didn't want to wear them? So I didn't actually go and buy $100,000 worth of watches. I'm not stupid. I bought a $30 watch on Amazon first. And I just had to test it out to see if it was something that I would even enjoy. And when I saw that, yes, I was over the trauma of having had bad experiences with watches when I was a kid, I decided that I would figure this out properly. So I went down the rabbit hole with AI and I asked it to recommend all the iconic watches. My idea was I was going to get about a dozen watches and test them out. Homages. That's what this video is all about. This is the video I wish I had saw. It's basically going to be how to test the archetypes before buying your icon. And it's real easy. Here's how I do it. I use screenshots. So if I'm watching a video or if I already know the watch that I'm interested in, I'll ask AI to get me the dimensions and I'll take a screenshot of it. And then the rest of the system is simple. This isn't rocket science. I go ahead and I take the screenshot and I plug it into some of the online vendors. So like Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, and AliExpress. And AliExpress is my favorite, and it's the one that I'm gonna show you at the end of this video of my cart so that you can see it's actually possible to build this list of test dummies for your future collection. So I use visual search. I find the watches that look close enough that the AI is actually recommending them. And then I compare the specs because I already looked them up, right? So I know what the diameter is for the icon, the thickness, what type of movement am I going after? Is it going to be something where a quartz is going to work? Or am I going to want a 3 hertz or 4 hertz or even a 5 hertz movement? I look at the crystal. Is it sapphire? Is it mineral? Is there AR coating, which is anti-reflective coating? Mostly, I'm looking for the archetype framework, right? If it's a dress watch, it's got to be thin. So I'm really looking for that thickness that's listed in the specifications on the homage. If it's an integrated sports watch, then obviously I'm going to spend a lot of time looking at the bracelet of the icon and of the homage. If it's a dive, of course, we're going to look at the bezel. Is it unidirectional or is it bidirectional? We're going to look at the everyday watch, and it kind of has to be a blend of all of these different features that the other watches have. We're going to look at the military watch. It has to be highly legible because that's the whole purpose. It's a tool. And we're going to look at the chronograph. The pushers define it. Are they screw down? Are they regular? Is it a push-pull crown? What's the water resistance going to be like? We're looking at all of these things so that we know, is this going to be a good stunt double for the icon? And then if it is, we pop it in the cart. If it's not, we go look at some other ones because you're not going to have a shortage of homages to look at. It's going to pull up everything that's dead on and then everything that's close. So here's the cart that I put together for you. And it basically has one of every watch. And look at the total. It's $798.06. Now remember, you're not building a collection. This is a test lab. It's full of test dummies. You can use these stunt doubles however you want. So let's walk through these watches. The first one that we have here is our diver. Now I actually own this watch. I have it in blue and it's great. I do have 2 things that I don't like. Number 1 is the Cyclops is sort of strong. It's not the typical 2.5 times magnification. It might be 3 or 4 times. It really is not that great, but it works and it works really well. The other one is the clasp. It's not the greatest, but there are lots of spaces for micro adjustments. Now let's talk about this chronograph. I have one just like this too. It's an homage to the Moon Watch. It does a great job. All the dimensions are the right size and it is a manual wind, just like the original. And it's got an open case back and everything. It's a nice watch, but I found out I didn't like it. That's okay. It just wasn't for me. I did find a nice integrated bracelet watch. Then we've got an everyday watch in here. And this has a nice video of the movement and some really cool things just like the diver had. Look for those things. They'll show you the watch. They're there so that you'll buy it. And it's marketing Then we've got the tank. It's that thin one. Here I chose a quartz because I wasn't very happy with the automatics, but this is going to be your choice. We also have one that looks like the Patek Philippe Calatrava. And this one's really cool because they have a video and you get to look at the movement and you can see what is going on with it. It's thin. It's got a PT 5000, so it's beating at 4 Hertz. This is what we're looking for when it comes to this type of watch. Then we've got our military watch. And in this one, I've chosen a pilot watch because it's got a leg up on the icon. This one's made out of titanium. So it's light, it's fully legible. I wanted to avoid the mistakes of buying the wrong luxury watch and losing 30% on the gray market. That could be thousands of dollars. This is a lab test that cost me under $1,000, under $800 in this specific example. And you can put your own together, but the bottom line is it's always about 1% of the price of the icon. Now here's the system. Test your archetypes, look at them and see which ones you want, get them in your carts, track your wrist time, see what you actually wear. I learned a valuable lesson that I wanted to pass on to you. Wrist time is everything. We're conducting these experiments in future videos so that you can see what some of these homage watches actually look like compared to the icons. You can make the decision for yourself if it's something that it's worth you investing your dollars in so that you can eventually own the icon that you've always wanted. So, thanks for watching. This is Watch Collection Lab. We're doing this one watch at a time.
Watch Collection Lab. Watch Collection Lab. Watch Collection Lab. Watch Collection Lab. Watch Collection Lab.